Hello and welcome to a weekend vlog. We're going to get into a little bit of everything this weekend, from reading to productivity and some self-care. I definitely want to decorate for fall tomorrow, so I'll be pulling out the fall boxes from the garage, seeing what I have because every year I forget, and doing some interior decorating. And then I think Sunday I want to go definitely to Anthro, maybe TJ Maxx, maybe Target. We will see, but a little bit of fall shopping. Nothing too crazy because I don't really think I need too much. I have some decor, but I would like maybe a couple more iconglasses and like a mat for outside, maybe a couple throw pillows. I don't know, we'll see. If you are new here, hi, welcome, I'm Taylor. So to kick off this vlog, I'm thinking what better way than with a book haul. So let me show you guys the books that I've acquired this week, and then I think we'll go shower, do some skincare, maybe like a mask, I don't know, something that's just cozy and nice, maybe like a cup of tea and a cozy book, and I'll also give you guys a reading update about what I'm reading right now. My cat is all over me. She is just wanting all of the attention. I'm pretty sure she just wants me to feed her. Get out of here, crazy. Anyway, let's do a little haul. Andrew and I can never make it to our birthdays to give each other gifts. So in my last vlog, you will have seen that he did get me my very first jelly cat, and it is the cutest elephant ever. And then I have been waiting for them to restock a few things, and they restocked the purple hippo, so I got myself one too. I'm waiting for that to come in. But he also got me a couple books. So he got me A Study in Drowning. This is the most beautiful copy ever. This is without the dust jacket. Like, are you kidding me? I was like, I have to have the special edition one. It's so nice. And so of course he also had to get me the second one, which is A Theory of Drowning. These are YA dark academia. That's my understanding. I really don't know anything else, but I'm so excited to read them. I feel like I'm just getting like into my dark academia era. And this one has like a really beautiful ribbon on it. Like, are you kidding me? They are so pretty. So I got those two. And then he also pre-ordered me Lila Sage's new book that's coming out in a few days, Soul Searching, which I'm so excited about because I absolutely love the Rebel Blue Ranch series. Like, I still think about that series all the time. I miss Rebel Blue. I lived in that world. Those were my friends, my family. That was my hometown. Like, I just feel like a loss after finishing that series. I just want to feel that again for a world. I know her new book is supposed to be like paranormal romance, which is so different from this, so I'm very, very excited for that. And then a few books that I got myself, I picked up Wyatt. I was like not even rushing to pick this up because I thought that they were just printing them like this and that it wouldn't be hard to get my hands on. But after messing that up with Shields and Sparrows, I decided I'm not going to do that again. And I did see that they're already putting out like the first book cash without the pretty sprayed edges, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to grab Wyatt as well. And I think the third one is coming out soon, but I think like you can already read it on Kindle Unlimited. This is a cowboy romance, Lucky River Ranch, which I haven't started yet. And then I had to get the Gingerbread Bakery, and not even because I'm like massively into this series, but I've collected all the other books, so naturally I have to finish my stack. I have only read the first one, so I'm still in the middle of the series, but I feel like they're just like cozy Hallmark romances. I wouldn't expect anything more if you go into them, just know that, and I feel like you will get exactly what you knew you were going in for. And then B&N was having a buy one get one on only like a few. It was like a YA stand and then I think like one fiction stand. Like there really wasn't many, but I found these two, which sounds so good. 12th Night is actually by the author of The Atlas 6, which is just a series that has always caught my eye. I've heard really good things about this book. It was a part of Reese's Book Club a while back. It's a stunning book, and it is also like loosely based or inspired by Shakespeare, so I feel like I'm a Shakespeare girly. I feel like I had to have this. And then last, I got Where the Dark Stands Still. This is another YA by A.B. Pornek. This is a standalone that I have heard literally nothing but amazing things about. I got it for $6, so naturally, I was like, yes. The artwork on here is just absolutely stunning as well. I love it so much. I'm like, the art alone just makes me want to dive in immediately. But that is my little book haul. Let me give you guys a reading update so you know kind of what my plans are for this weekend and what I'm going to be trying to finish. I am still reading If It Makes You Happy by Julia Olivia. This one is a chunker. It's like 497 pages or something. I'm taking my time with it. It is a 90s like rom-com inspired small town romance. It's a friends to lovers trope. I know the author has said she was really inspired by like Gilmore Girls and When Harry Met Sally, and I'm a huge When Harry Met Sally fan and Gilmore Girls, so I'm really enjoying it, just kind of taking my time with it. Then I'm also about 25, I don't think I said, but I'm about 55% through that book, I think. And then I'm about 25% of the way in Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. What can I say? If you watched my last vlog, I don't think I'll ever shut up about this author, the writing, this book. This is my first V.E. Schwab book, and holy hell, her writing is intoxicating. Like, I'm just literally reading her book just drunk on her words. her description, her settings, her characters. I mean, and honestly, like, I don't even necessarily like the characters in this book, but I'm just so enthralled. Like, I can't get enough. I'm so excited to read more of her work and just go down an entire B.E. Schwab rabbit hole. But I feel like this is what's kind of stopped me from finishing the romance book, is I've just been eating this up, and I have the audio checked out through Libby as well, and I can't recommend that enough. The narrators are so good. And then on my Kindle the other night, I couldn't sleep, and I found myself starting Mile High by Liz Tom Ford. I've been saying forever and ever, if you've been following, you know that I'm like, I gotta start the series. I've heard a lot of people say you just have to get through the first book. I will say, like, right now, the male main character, like, I do not like him. I do not see how he will be redeemed for me. I just do not like him at all. But something I do like is the anxiety representation, but not just anxiety, specifically panic attacks. I feel like those are not represented enough, and I just think that that was really nice to see on paper. This is not a priority for me right now. I definitely want to get through the other 2 books first, because this wasn't even on my TBR this month. And then actually this month, all I have left is Rose and Chains. I put another book here that I was thinking if I had the time to read, but Rose and Chains is technically all that's left on my TBR. I had even added If It Makes You Happy, like that wasn't originally on my TBR, so I'm actually doing pretty good. If I do finish Mile High, great, but it'll probably be something that I just kind of read here and there at night. I'm also going to see if I can get the audio through Libby, because I feel like that just helps me get reading done and get through my books, because I gotta do big girl things, and so it's nice to be able to have the audio. But Andrew's just started the vacuum. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but that's the reading update. I am gonna go ahead and go shower and get cozy. All right, hello. It is the actual next evening. It's Saturday evening. We've already had an entire day. I have just been sat here for the last few hours reading If It Makes You Happy. I don't know why I feel like I'm reading this book at a snail's pace. I have no idea, but I've been very cozy. I found like the absolute best ambiance to put on the TV. Andrew has completely spoiled me today. He picked up groceries, he cooked, he cleaned, and it's been so nice. And we filled the house with flowers. We actually went and got like 3 new bouquets, and then when he went and got groceries, he came back with roses. I was like, oh my goodness. And then I still had flowers in the house that weren't quite dead yet, but like some of them were like, you know, when the stems get kind of moldy and like the leaves start dying, and we just cut them all off and like made them really short and put them in like a cute little tomato jar that I repurposed, and like some of them in a cute mason jar, as you would have seen. And honestly, it was so brilliant. It was Andrew's idea to do that and not toss them, since the flowers themselves still look so pretty. I'm absolutely obsessed. There's flowers all over the house now. I feel like it smells like chrysanthemums, and I have just discovered in this year of keeping a promise to myself that I'm going to buy myself flowers every week and keep fresh flowers in the house. I have learned, as somebody who's always just loved roses, that I actually love tulips, hydrangeas, chrysanthemums, and peonies. So that's very exciting. I probably look super disheveled because I've just been chilling. I actually did work this afternoon. I saw a few patients on a Saturday, which is never ideal, but sometimes it just needs to happen. But it was good. It wasn't too much. I did some editing, got a video scheduled, so that's also why I really haven't finished any books. I was going to decorate for fall today. We pulled out the boxes, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to save it for Sunday. I'm just going to be lazy and cozy up after having such a busy first half of my day. And oh my goodness, my eye literally might be red because I just had like a hot compress on it, but something's wrong with my eye. I feel like somebody punched me in the face. So I don't know if something's wrong with my makeup, if I'm getting some kind of infection or a sty, but I'm going to do a hot compress like 2 more times before bed and hope and pray that I do not wake up. looking a little crazy, because if that is the case, tomorrow you will get a whole lot of footage of me shopping and decorating and just looking at the back of my head, and then one of those nice little like fade out slides of like, thanks for watching. So we will see. But I am going to pick up my mom in the morning. We're going to go to Anthro and Target. It is a date. We have planned it. We're going to get lunch, make it a whole early afternoon. So I'll bring you guys along. But let me give you an update, and then I'm definitely going to finish this tonight. And then I will give you my final thoughts. Right now I have 100 pages left. And I will say, while this is a super cute book and it's really cozy, perfect for the fall, it's giving Luke and Lorelai, Stars Hollow, the setting is in Vermont, it's cozy, it's everything. I feel like the backdrop is what's making it so good. I really do love the male main character, but the female main character kind of drives me nuts. She's just one of those like internally tormented characters, and those are the characters I often just want to climb through the book and like shake. I feel like it's definitely 100 to 150 pages too long, and I don't say that often. If you have been following for a while, you know I pretty much only give like my positive thoughts. Like, I feel no need to be like trying to find something about every book that I don't like. I'm not loving it as much as I thought I would. This was also heavily marketed as like a Harry Met Sally situation, but I'm not seeing that. And I think as such a big Harry Met Sally fan, I feel like there needs to be enemies to friends to lovers that spans across like different time hops, and that's not happening here. But that's okay. It's still very good, very cozy. Like I said, very like Luke and Lorelai coded. So if you like Gilmore Girls, it's worth picking up and it's worth the read. I mean, it's a nice slow burn as well. I did order a book that is also fall, cozy, and supposed to really be Harry Met Sally. I think it's called You Again. Let me look. I ordered it on Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow. It was super cheap too. It was like $9. Yeah, You Again. And this is supposed to be like really Harry Met Sally, however like the roles are switched. So we will see. But that is an update. I'm gonna finish reading the last 100 pages, and then I will let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay, I finished. When I tell you I'm having so much nostalgia right now, it's absolutely insane. The book ends on New Year's Day, 1998. And literally, I remember 1998 like it was yesterday. It's my favorite year ever. I don't know if people like have favorite years, but I have a favorite year, and it's 1998, and I talk about it all the time. It was the best year ever, and I will die on that hill. And then the epilogue was told from the dog's point of view, and that totally caught me off guard. It was adorable. And then there was a bonus scene in the end told from one of the male main character's daughter's point of view, his youngest daughter, and it was 2 years later, which would be the New Year's going into the year 2000. Y2K, if you know, you know. There was a whole entire like Y2K phenomenon that the world was going to end, and I also remember that so vividly as well. I still don't understand it. I was young. I was like, how old was I? I was 9 years old, and I remember being in a hotel with my family, and like we just thought like that I think everything was going to shut down or something, like computers were going to crash because it wasn't going to be able to hold the number 2000 or something. Like very bizarre. Obviously I was a kid like taking in all this information, and obviously the world did not end and everything did not shut down and computers did not crash. So I have never really like looked back on that as an adult and like seen like what were the details, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And the little girl was like so scared, and I remember feeling that because she's my age, possibly. Yeah, she's literally, well, she's 1 year younger than me. So then she was 8 when it was happening, and so she's like really scared, you know, that it's the end of the world and like everything's just gonna go black. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember that so vividly. Like I remember that night, and I was so scared. I even remember that I was wearing a little t-shirt that said Y2K on it. Like I remember what I was wearing, which is crazy. Anyway, it was very cute. It was very sweet. There was definitely, I feel like, a kind of like When Harry Met Sally speech. If you know, you know. But the only other vibe from that I got was like that they both are kind of in denial. you know? But it was a really cute read. I mean, I get why it's 500 pages. Like, I get why it's long. She really wants you to build a relationship with each one of her characters and to feel like you understand each and every one of them. And so I totally get that. I really do love that the characters are in their 30s. I feel like it's just really nice every time I read a romance of characters that are my age and my husband's age. I just feel like it's super relatable. The female main character in here is 30 years old, just got divorced, and that was literally me. I was 30 years old in the middle of a divorce and moved back home, moved back to the city I thought I would never move back to. Didn't know if I was making a mistake, making the right choice, what was going to turn out for me, and it ended up being the best choice ever, and I ended up meeting the absolute love of my life, whom is sleeping right here next to me right now. And I say this every time that I'm recording with this bright light and talking and he's sleeping. He can sleep through like literally a storm, train wreck, like he can sleep through anything. But anyway, so it was special and it kind of reminded me of little pieces of my life. But overall, I do recommend this as a fall read. If you are new here, I don't give out star ratings. It's just not my thing, but I will tell you things that I loved about a book or things that I didn't so much love. With everything that I've shared, I do think that this one is worth picking up for the fall if you are wanting something super cozy. But other than that, I'm going to keep on snuggling with my jelly cat. I'm literally obsessed. I'm going to put on Elio, I think. I've now watched it twice. I fell asleep watching it last night and then I watched it the night before. I'm completely obsessed. It's like the cutest movie. If you have not seen it, Disney Pixar's Elio is so cute. I don't know if it's this vlog I was talking about it or a previous vlog. I have no idea now. But I feel like things start to run together when I'm filming. But anyway, we will pick up tomorrow with decorating for fall and just getting into the fall spirit. I'm so excited. All right, hey guys, I am home now. It has been a very nice morning. I had, or really first half of the day, it's 3 o'clock. I went out with my mom. We decided not to go to Anthropologie. We're both just kind of feeling like, it'll just be a lot to go to both places. So I went ahead and ordered 2 of the iconglasses that I did want from Anthro, and I had an online discount code too. So I'll show you guys the 2 that I got here. I went with the pumpkins, and I just think that the pumpkins are so perfect. And then I got the little ghost. And I love the extra detail on the little ghost cup, so I'm very, very happy with my choices. We ended up just going to Target. We went to like my favorite Target in the city. I feel like it's just the one that has the most stuff and is never that busy. So let me show you what I got. I ended up going through my fall boxes this morning just to see what I had and make sure that I didn't buy anything I didn't need to buy. And really, I did not have very much. Fall is definitely the one holiday that I have not gotten very many decorations for. A lot of it is just stuff that like my mother-in-law has gotten from me throughout the years that are just kind of little trinkets. Some of it are things that people have given to me for free. And then I have a few pieces that I literally purchased like 5, 6, 7 years ago that I've just been using over and over. A couple of those are Hearth and Hand table runners. So you'll see I'll put that out. And then my Hearth and Hand wreath that I'll put outside because I just didn't feel like buying those 2 pieces if mine are so well cared for. I also have kitchen towels from Williams-Sonoma that are orange and white striped that I pull out every season. So I'll put those out. And then I also have like a really cute little witch towel that I got from a small shop in Northern California. So I'll put that out. I've got just like really a few pieces, like a few little cheapy throw pumpkins that I had got from like I think the Target dollar store years and years ago. So with all that being said, I definitely did need some things. So let me show you what I got. For things that are not at all fall related, I did do some skincare restocking. I absolutely love these hydrogel masks by Loops. I feel like they're just really easy and fun to do during the week when I want just like a little extra step in my skincare routine. And then I also picked up their hydrogel eye mask set. They only had one left, unfortunately, so I grabbed that. I needed a restock on my La Roche-Posay Tolerian face moisturizer. This is my absolute favorite. I've been using the Rhode face moisturizer, and honestly, This one's better. I love this one so much. And then I needed a restock on my hyaluronic acid. I use their Hyalu B5 serum. This serum is just one that I cannot live without, so I got that. Needed cotton pads, of course, to take makeup off. And then I use these Kleenex hand towels to dry my face before I do my skincare, like after I get out of the shower, so that I'm not drying my face with my towel, because your towel can hold extra bacteria. So I find that those are a much more affordable option than those fancy ones if you've seen everywhere that are like 20 bucks for a box or something, and they don't even come with that many. These have 60 in them and will last me for like a whole entire month and a half, and I love them so much. And then I picked up this Champion t-shirt. I don't really own anything by Champion, but this was just so cozy. I tried it on and I was like, I have to have this. This is just like the perfect lounging around the house t-shirt. Like, I just love this so much. And now for the fun stuff, I found this really cute little pumpkin mug. I love the white color. I love just the stoneware mugs. They're my favorite. And this was only $5. This is by the brand Hyde, which I've never heard of before, but very cute. I feel like that one will look nice under the espresso machine. And then I got this set of 2 clear glass pumpkins. These are from Threshold, and Threshold was having a sale today that if you spend 40, you get 10 off, which was so nice. So I think I spent like 80 and got 20 off, honestly. This is the medium hammered pumpkin tall in the color champagne. And then this is the same obvious color, but this one is called the small short champagne. So cute. I absolutely love. And then this one's also from Threshold. This is just a ceramic pumpkin. I really loved this color as well. They had a few other colors, but I really want everything to be kind of cream and neutral. I'm so that girl, so that person. I just love these 3 pumpkin pieces, and I know I'm gonna have them for years to come. I got 2 of these little viral pumpkin candles that I've been seeing everywhere. I went with the scent pumpkin spice cupcakes. I'm not a big sweets girl, but I feel like that one is definitely tolerable. And then the warm cider and cinnamon. This is definitely more my vibe when it comes to scents, but they both smell really good. And then also from Threshold, I got this decorative shaped pumpkin. I just felt like this would be super cute either on the chair in my office or in the living room. I'm not quite sure. Right now we have a gray couch. It's really old. I'm really excited next year to get like a nice cream or white colored couch. I feel like that will go pretty on the couch next year. So this year it might go in my office, but I just thought it was too cute to pass. And then this piece is from Threshold as well. This is just a faux stem that I got for the centerpiece on my table. I have a Threshold vase and it's just so pretty. It's also this just like gorgeous neutral stoneware, and I thought that these colors would be really beautiful for the fall. And the pieces that I have in there right now I can take out and keep for the summer and the spring. And then for the mat outside, I just went with this pumpkin shaped one. This one is by Room Essentials. It was I think like $13. I just really wanted the pumpkin. I just felt like the pumpkin was the vibe this year. It's super simple, so this will go outside. I don't think I'm gonna do too much outside this year. I'll sweep the front area. I think I'm gonna put the mat out, put like a little door sign, change the wreath, and then I have like a really cute witch sign that I hang out by the front door. And then I might maybe go like next week or in a couple weeks to Home Depot and get a fallish plant to put in this really beautiful black pot that I have out in the front door. But other than that, I'm not sure what Andrew and I will do. Sometimes we put like a lot of spider webbing on the gate. We have like a gate out there. Maybe we'll put like some spider webbing, but I'm not sure. I don't know if we're gonna do too much this year other than the front door, which is so not me. Like, I grew up in a family that goes above and beyond for Halloween. Like, Halloween is our holiday. It is a big deal. We also go above and beyond for Christmas, but especially Halloween. So we'll see. Sometimes I'll sneak on over to my parents and see what they have, and we'll kind of use some of their old stuff and repurpose it. They only live 3 doors down, so it's really easy to do that. And then last, from the dollar section at Target, I just got these little pumpkins. I mean, I feel like they'll last me a few years. I have tons of other cheap dollar pumpkins that have lasted me forever just because I take good care of them. But I thought these colors were really cute to have around as well. And then these little pumpkins that I thought were really cute and simple too. I got 2 of these. So we'll see where I put all these pumpkins, but let's get to decorating. I am so excited. it is the next day and I realized I never closed out the vlog. I was actually bury our bones in the midnight soil and share my final thoughts with you guys. However, it's just not going to happen. I still have 150 pages left, and it's just one of those books that I feel like I'm reading at a snail's pace for some reason. However, I will say that I have met the third and final main character, and I am loving her already. I think that she's going to be my favorite character in the book. No negative things to report here. I'm very much enjoying it, but I do want to take my time, so I thought I would go ahead and close out the vlog here. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much. It means the world to me. I am almost to 1K, and I would love if you subscribed and stuck around, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.